I booked a trip for my family to Hawaii with VRBO HomeAway last August, August of 2019. The trip was scheduled for June of this year. Between August of last year and June of this year, COVID-19 reared its head, and Hawaii implemented a quarantine policy. I had purchased cancellation insurance through VRBO, and they denied my claim. I booked the trip in August of 2019 for myself, my daughter, son-in-law, and 2 grandchildren to Hawaii. I purchased through VRBO, HomeAway. I purchased cancellation protection. Hawaii has a quarantine in effect, and it's not a voluntary quarantine or a stay-at-home order. It's an actual quarantine that you have to, when you arrive in country or in Hawaii, you have to fill out a form, sign that you won't leave your hotel room for 14 days. Well, this was a 7-day trip. And when you check into the hotel, they give you a one-time pass for your room. You cannot have visitors. You cannot leave. You must use room service only. No restaurants, no pool, no spa, no beach, nothing, right? The insurance that I purchased, again, through VRBO, who sent me a nice letter saying thank you for purchasing cancellation insurance, denied. I submitted my claim. I told them what was going on in Hawaii. I said it's through the entire time that I'm scheduled to be there, so I will be restricted to my room and not be able to enjoy what I'm paying for. Plus the fact I would have to travel, I'd travel to Hawaii to get quarantined to a hotel room. I live in Key West. I wouldn't do that. That's silly. I'm stuck in a room in Key West right now, when I have a little bit more privileges than I would have if I go into Hawaii. But so I filed for the claim through the travel insurance company, which is CSA Generale. Apparently, they handle a lot of travel insurance, but their initial response is, although I go through the whole thing and I tell them this is, and I send them a copy of the governor's order specifying that it's an enforced quarantine. It's not a voluntary thing. You sign a thing, and it's subject to $5,000 fine and up to a year imprisonment. Is when you now whether they're doing that or not, I'm not sure, but I know that they are enforcing it because there was a huge article in the Washington Post, which I also sent them to show that this is not, this is a serious thing, and every single visitor to Hawaii has to sign this, and they're checking on people, and they're cracking down on hotels that issue regular passes instead of one-time use passes, and so I basically got nowhere with CSA, with the insurance company. I went back to VRBO. VRBO says, well, it's their specific denial, or their VRBO's claim was, well, we don't have anything to do with the insurance company. I would no more buy insurance from CSA Generale than fly to the moon if it would have been Prudential or Travelers or somebody that I'd ever heard of. I might do it on my own. I bought it through VBO because they recommended cancellation insurance, and now everybody's denying it. I'm out the money. And I mean, that's the short version. I have letters that document every single step of it. In addition to, I wrote a review for Vrbo, which they refused to post, but it pretty much sums up. It sums up what has happened. Hawaii has a quarantine which requires visitors to stay in their room for 14 days. Room service only, no visitors, no pool, no restaurants, no beach. The check-in key is for one-time use only. I canceled the trip because of these restrictions, and the insurance sold by VARO denied my claim. The insurance specifically covers quarantines. I am very angry with all involved and out a considerable amount of money. This experience makes me appreciate Marriott, Hilton, and other traditional hotels. VARO sells cancellation insurance for a company they claim to have no relationship. They are unwilling to intercede on my behalf. I was not offered a choice of insurers. It was Generali CSA or no insurance. VAR wrote, and I quote, "The insurance company, Generali CSR, is completely separate to our own, and we don't have any influence into their policy determinations." And that was VARO's response to me. So